Hey guys, today I'm gonna do the pappu with Ponnaganti Kura and Chukkakura and Gongura all mixed together. So I got quite a few leaves of Ponnaganti here, and I got a little bit of Gongura and very little of Chukkakura. So I want to mix all these three together so I can make delicious pappu. So for that, first I have separated the leaves from the stems, and we need to go ahead and clean the leaves and add them to the pappu. I'm going to show you once I wash the leaves. Okay, so now I got the strainer. I'm going to add all these three leaves together here. So let's add the Ponnaganti as well. Now let's wash all these three leaves together. So now I have washed the leaves, and now I'm gonna chop the leaves and make them ready for the pappu. So I have chopped the leaves here, and if you remember my harvest, these leaves are from my harvest, from my garden. So these leaves are so precious, and I didn't even want to waste a single leaf from the stem, so I separated all the leaves from the stem. So now we're gonna add 1 cup of tur dal or khandi pappu, and then we're gonna wash this tur dal. So now that I have washed the dal, I'm gonna add 2 cups of water here. So we took 1 cup of tur dal, so for that I'm adding 2 cups of water, which would be sufficient. And now I'm gonna add the green leaves that we just chopped them, and then I'm gonna add 2 tomatoes and onion and the chili. So now that I have chopped the tomatoes, onion, chilies, and I have the curry leaves here, so I'm gonna add all this green leaves, tomatoes, onions, chilies, and the curry leaf into the dal. So tomatoes, curry leaf, chilies, and finally the greens. So now that we have added all the vegetables in the dal, I'm gonna add salt, chili powder, turmeric. I have my pressure cooker on the stove now. Now I'm gonna add the chili powder. So add the chili powder as per your taste. We eat hot, so I'm adding a little bit spicy in here. And then I'm adding salt. It's as per your taste. And then I'm gonna add the turmeric. And since I don't have the garlic, I'm adding the garlic powder. But if you do have garlic, please add the raw garlic. It's gonna taste so good. So this is a garlic powder that I have, so I'm adding that one here. And finally add some oil, and it's gonna give you a nice taste. So I'm using olive oil. You can use whatever oil you use in the kitchen every day. And now we're gonna close the lid and then turn on the stove. So now I close the lid, I'm turning on the stove. We're gonna wait for 2 whistles, and then we're gonna turn off the stove. I got the 2 pressure cookers, so now let's open the lid and see. Be careful while you open because sometimes it might pop up. So this is how it's looking right now. So now we're gonna mix with the masher. It smells delicious. So this is how it is right now. I mixed up everything and I did taste a little bit, so I'm gonna add a little bit of salt and we're gonna add some tadka to it. I'm gonna add some seasoning to this dal now. So for adding tadka, take the tadka pan and turn on the stove and let all the water is dried out, otherwise when we add the oil it's gonna splash up or pop up. Okay, since the tadka pan is all dried out, I'm gonna add the oil in this pan. So you can add 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil and let the oil get heated. So now the oil is heated. I usually add the garlic first since I don't have the raw garlic. I'm skipping that, but you can add the garlic in here. And after garlic I'm adding, so right now I'm adding the red chilies. You can add the whole red chili like that, or you can break them apart, like make them into small pieces and then add them as well. So once the red chilies get heated, I'm gonna add jeera, the cumin seeds, mustard seeds, hing and the curry leaves into the seasoning. Okay, so now the red chilies are fried. I'm gonna add jeera seeds. These are the cumin seeds, and also I'm gonna add the mustard seeds. And now I'm adding hing. Hing gives you a very good flavor. So now you can turn off the stove, and finally my scariest part would be adding the curry leaves. Now add all this together to dal. So finally we're gonna add the lime because we have never added the tamarind or lime earlier, so right now we're adding lime. So I'm using one lime here, so it's a half slice, and then I'm gonna add the other half slice once I'm done with this. So I'm using the second half of the lime.
Okay, that's
Okay, now I'm adding the cilantro here, and this is my last step. So I'm done with my pappu. Now mix all this together, the lime and the cilantro. And look how delicious pappu looks. And it smells so good as well. So I hope you guys like my video. Please try this pappu and let me know. The reason I mixed all the 3 green leafy vegetables together is because I had very few leaves of Chukkakura and very few leaves of Gongura and quite a bit of Ponnaganti. So they all are very healthy and delicious green leaf vegetables. And if you guys like my video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a good day. Bye.